And only here on WRTV, Raphael, an effort to help people with mental health illnesses keep them out of jail.
2 years in the making, Lauren, the Franklin Police Department has beefed up its police force with 2 additions that it believes will help people in crisis.
This Australian Labradoodle may be cute, but it's his command to show compassion and care that makes him a valued addition to the Franklin Police Department. Bennie the Therapy Dog will assist in tackling mental health issues.
I kind of see myself as being able to bridge that connection between the police officers and actually getting the folks the services that they need. Benny, nice. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Karen Schaefer is the trained expert. She'll use the dog to respond to a number of 911 calls, including attempted suicides, depression, domestic violence, and homelessness.
The theory is to decrease the police officers having to respond to the mental health calls that don't really require police action.
This year alone, from January through October, Franklin officers responded to 245 mental health calls. That's compared to 128 calls for all of 2019. The pandemic may be to blame, but the need is real.
This dog is a socialized dog that is utilized for communication between 2 individuals. And so I would say, in the 90s, 92, we would have never thought of this program. Professionally trained, they're trained to give that extra piece of comfort that an individual might not be able to give.
The police department has invested more than $84,000 on a community program that it hopes will connect people to vital services, especially if they don't need to be in the county jail.
And this program has also been about working with the community. Victory Church here in Franklin raised, Lauren, $14,000 to get the dog and to also cover the cost of training, which will cover at least 3 people, the police chief, Ms. Schaefer, and another police officer.
And so, Raphael, just so we're clear, will Karen Schaefer, that trained expert, will she be responding directly to the 911 calls there in Franklin?
She won't directly respond to the 911 calls per se, but she will be working with the officers who do go out on those mental health cases, and she'll work with them on those appropriate cases. And Lauren, I'm also learning that the department will be reaching out to Metro Police, which has a much bigger mental health unit, to get better ideas on practices, policies, and procedures to make sure that what happens in Franklin works and serves as many people as possible.
All right, well, we'll be checking in with how it's going down there. Thank you for that story, Raphael.